Hey gang, hope you're having a good day. One more pizza for you. Still more to go, but here's one I'm found. It's by Publix, the grocery store chain. It's a 4-cheese self-rising crust pizza, so this may be a big thick crust. Has the perfect fusion of mozzarella, Asiago, Parmesan, and Romano over a garlicky. As my wife said, yeah, here you hear. Garlicky tomato sauce. And here, just to make sure you see it and know, cook before serving. So don't eat it as it's frozen. Probably needs to be cooked. So we're going to stick it in the oven and get it out and see how it tastes. Be back with you shortly. Alrighty guys, it's out of the oven, nice and hot. Here we go. It did plump up pretty good. You can see it's pretty thick, pretty juicy. Cheese is sliding everywhere. A lot of tomato sauce in it, you can see, but hopefully that means it's going to be a good mix of things. So we'll again let that cool off a second. Wanted to mention that one of the things we try to do when people are buying a home is the last thing we do before they go to sign all the papers is do a walkthrough whenever possible. And so that's just in general, just go through and look, make sure everything's in order, nothing's wrong. Of course, as people move furniture, things can be hidden that you didn't know about, and so we want to make sure that all that kind of stuff is in good order. There's nothing missing that was supposed to be with the home. But again, just that final look before you go and sign on the dotted line. So make sure you're doing that if at all possible. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Like recently I had the seller stay a few days later as a part of the agreement. So you couldn't go prior, but they are still bound to leave it in good condition. So anyway, keep that in mind as you're looking to buy a home. Make sure you do that. So, all right, here we go. Let's take a bite. Yeah, man, this stuff is running off of the plate. Oh gosh. It's dripping everywhere. See if I can get it over here where you can see it. So yeah, it's dripping off cheese everywhere. So let's see if I can get a good bite. I got mostly bread and a little sauce, so that's not a fair comparison. Get over here with a little bit of cheese maybe. It's steaming still, if you can see that. Try not to burn my mouth off. Okay. A little sauce on me there. Good. My wife's over here sneezing, trying to be quiet.
Is it garlicky?
It's garlicky. So, actually pretty good. Not bad. I kind of like this. Even with as much bread as it is, it's not bad. I didn't show you the crust underneath. Not really cooked well. I mean, really done, but it's still good. It's a little floppy, but not bad. Overall, this one's pretty good. I'm not going to say it's... Oh, and by the way, the one yesterday, the real good is not real good. The more I ate it, the more I kept thinking it's not as good as I gave it. So if you noticed in yesterday's review, I originally gave it a 6.5. I downgraded to a 5.5, and that might still be a little generous. So take that in mind when you maybe try it or don't. This one's pretty good. So Publix 4-cheese pizza with the garlicky tomato sauce. And we did cook before serving. Pretty good, 6.8. I like it. Go try it. Hey, give me a call if I can do anything for you. Take care.